to build on that good work Mr. Sanyan started and forge ahead in the area of training too. Although it has not been an easy thing, but GRTS has always endeavored. Every year we help our staff who have training courses here and there to go without the adequate financial resources. But the little Mr. Sanyan had, he always encouraged people. Anytime you have an opportunity, he will assist you. A lot of people pass through his hands. So that legacy of assistance and generosity, as well as the hard work, he has left behind should continue.
Well, Sadibu Jame is a senior manager, marketing department. He has also been working with Mo Sanya for the past years. And Sadibu, this is such a very sad day for GRTs, and not only for GRTs, it's for the rest of the nation. For those of us who work with him, we see him as a father, an uncle, and an advisor. How would you want to, what would you like to say concerning a day like this, when we actually lost our Director General?
Ibrahim, as you have just said, this is a very sad day for not only GRTS, for the whole nation in general. Mort Sanya, former Director General of GRTS, has been, like you aptly described him, a father to all of us. Well, we don't call him by his name, by the very nature of his personality. He's the guy who was used to come to everybody. He's the perfect example of a leader who leads, but at the same time follows. He comes to you for advice before he takes any decision, and that is the guy who really can thrive any nation. And then you are all living witness to during his tenure of office, GRTS has achieved many milestones, and it's indeed a sad news to the whole nation. We are sort of words to describe him as a father, as a colleague, and as a boss. He has lived as a person with dignity, with respect, and care for all. And it's indeed sad, Ibrahim.
Sadibu, what kind of legacy do Musanya bequeath to us, knowing that he has spent a good amount of his working hours, extra working hours, in editing, ensuring that programs come on time. Now he has gone. What's next?
Musanya has literally lived in GRTS. He doesn't go home. Excuse me. We come to work and find him and leave him at work. He practically lived in this place. Wherever you call Musanya, he's in the office. So that explains how he loved this job. The legacy he has left behind him, you cannot measure. He's the one who brought GRTS to the new building. Remember, GRTS was at Exchange where Gamtel is. He's the one who brought us here. He was the one who successfully covered the AU summit. Remember, he came to office less than 6 months. The Gambia was to host the AU, and that was hosted successfully. He's also the guy who saw GRTS, who made GRTS to go on satellite. It was in his reign and tenure of office when GRTS went on satellite. And these and many more are things that he has left behind. Also, his voice as a Jola announcer, even when we were young, even before we dreamt of even coming to GRTS, whenever he speaks Jola, he has that unique, voice that nobody can copy. He speaks Jola, everybody loves. We used to memorize how he used to say in Jola, even though we could not speak Jola. But because of his unique voice, because of his characteristics as a leader, because of what he has done for GRTS, he has lived his life for GRTS, and then that is something that he shall always be remembered for.
Alaji Mort Sanyang was not just a colleague, he was a father and a friend. Actually, he is the one who inspired me to become a tape editor, because when I entered GRTS, I entered as a cameraman. But the way I saw him when he was editing, I was so amazed, and I asked him whether I can, sit by him when he is editing so that I can learn. And, the person that he is, he was very happy when I told him, and he encouraged me and said, okay, no problem, you can come. So anytime that he is editing, he will, if I don't have an assignment, he will call me and we edit together. It is difficult to believe that today, December the 29th, 2012, we have lost a great and sincere man, Alhaji Modou Sanyang. Everybody who knew him will remember this hard-working and gentleman. Alhaji Modou Sanyang was of a true immense talent who left an undeniable and deep impression in the lives of his colleagues and friends. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.
هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون